Something I saw God do was I saw him work through so many kids' lives. Like, I got to share the gospel with this precious little girl, and she had so many tough questions, and she was just wondering how she could trust God. And I remember it was just amazing to see that God could work through me for this little girl to answer her questions as best I could and just show her love and tell her the truth. And it was really awesome.
So something more specific that I think I saw God working through this summer was initially during orientation for all the other interns from around Missouri, and just seeing how he handpicked each and every one of us to just do his work this summer and just be able to connect with each other and have fellowship with each other. So then we all had to choose between 2 different weeks of a camp called Super Summer that they do. And so then seeing how God placed myself and Caden in week 1 with all the other interns for week 1, we all just grew together, had fellowship together, and then we got to share with each other just how God was working through our different groups of kids that we had during the week. And so we still have those connections today, which I think is really great. We're still talking in a group chat, just checking in with each other. So I think that's something really important that you'll find in this internship, that you will have connections that will probably last the rest of your life, which is great.
Something that I'm going to do different because of this internship would probably be more intentional with my summers, because in college your semesters are so busy, and then you just kind of want to lay around for the summer, but you can really use your summers for God in a way that you can't do when you're at school. And so I think I'm going to give way more time to him in my summers to really do a lot more ministry work and just share his love.
So what's the one thing that you would do differently after the summer that you got to experience through the internship? What's one way that this would maybe continue to impact you next year?
So something that I know I need to work on more, and I think I can expand more specifically like through my school, through my education, is I've been seeing the needs, like how much that the River Campus at SEMO needs the gospel. So I'm a music student with SEMO, so I'm at the River Campus all the time, like 24/7. And so I know that I have a few friends over there that I could be intentional with and ask them if they want to start a Bible study like on River Campus, like either during the mornings or in the evenings, like before music rehearsals. And I think just being that godly example that the majority of the population of students there need, I think could really start something like really big, and that God really could work through that.
So what would you tell somebody who's interested in an internship next year?
I would say that the internship, it's not all easy, but you get to grow so much, and God really teaches you a lot, because I didn't really go into it, honestly, with the best intentions. Of course, I wanted to grow in my faith, but really I just had nothing to do for my summer, and I wanted something to do, and I needed to pay off my car, so extra finances and things. But God really took that, and he completely humbled me through it, and he really taught me how much that it's not about me, and that he can use me for so much if I just take that step of faith. And I did through the internship, and he really taught me a lot, and I would tell that person that they can really see God move through it and they can grow.
So I would tell someone who wants to do this internship that you're going to grow in just your friendships with like the other pastors and the staff with Lynwood, because they're going to want to pour into you every day that you're here, and they want to see you grow spiritually, and they want you to be spiritually healthy, and you just get to learn about how much that they actually do each and every day at Lynwood. And I think through that also you'll find yourself growing in your relationship with God each day. And so then both inside and outside of church, like with your family and with your students, like you'll see how much that you've grown closer to God through the summer too.